everybody? This is Tigro here in conjunction with Muscle Talks podcast, collaborating today to bring you just a few tips when it comes to adjusting your bench in order to maximize your results. So, generally with these benches, there's up to like 8 settings. So which one is optimal for what exercise you're doing? First things first, the flat bench, okay? 180 degrees, everybody knows this one. But what if you wanted to do an incline? Where do you set it? 30 degrees, 45, higher. In my experience, the second notch, okay, is more than enough to get the optimal pump in your upper chest. So as you're moving this up, you're moving away from your chest and you're targeting your shoulders. Okay, so the mistake that I see a lot of people do when they're trying incline, let's put this closer to a 45 or 30 degree, which is too high in my opinion. You're targeting your shoulders at that point. So make sure when you're going to do your incline dumbbell bench press, or maybe your incline flies, that you're keeping this basically just one notch above flat bench. It's more than enough for what you need. Now, another common mistake I see is when people go to shoulder press, they're doing this, okay? And I don't even know if that goes up another notch, but I know some benches do. But really, bring that down to about 60, 70 something degrees. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like.
Another best practice that I've picked up just over the years is when you start to increase the load, specifically in like your incline, bench, but most importantly your shoulder press, you want to get away from being turned out like this, okay? Because that's when you start to get a lot of that downward force pushing right here. Okay? Because this is a very vulnerable joint. If you injure this, like you're in trouble. So, how do we prevent maximum load being put right on that ball joint? So, the way I do this is when I'm going shoulder press, instead of having my hands turned out, okay, like all the way, like I feel that in my shoulder press. You know this. Feel it right in my shoulder. Instead of having my hands turned out like this,